Hello guys, and welcome back to Let's Play Persona 3 Portable. Last episode we got our first Persona Orpheus. Yeah.
I saw you!
He felt a surge of energy inside after the reset. You feel exhausted. You are losing consciousness.
Are you okay? Come on, please! Can you hear me? Answer me!
This is the Velvet Room? Was it?
It's so nice to see you again. You became unconscious after awakening to your power. I see that it was Orpheus that heeded your calling. That power is called a persona. It is a manifestation of your psyche. A persona is a facet of your personality that surfaces as you react to external stimuli. You can think of it as a mask that protects you as you brave many hardships. When you use your persona ability, you must channel your inner strength. The ability evolves as you develop your social links, your emotional ties with others. The stronger your social links, the more powerful your persona ability. Please remember that. Now then, time marches on in your world. I shouldn't keep you here any longer. Next time we meet, you will come here of your own accord. Until then, farewell.
Your head is getting clearer. You can see a white ceiling. And how long you've been asleep? You feel someone's presence.
You're awake. How do you feel? Thank goodness you finally came to. Oh, this is Tatsumi Memorial Hospital. It's just a short walk from the station. The doctor couldn't find anything wrong with you. He said you were just exhausted. I'm sorry I couldn't do anything. But your power, it was amazing. The power you used, we call it persona. And those creatures you defeated are shadows. Our enemy. We'll explain everything later. I'm sorry I didn't tell you before. I wanted to tell you that I'm sort of like you. My dad died in an accident when I was little. My mom and I aren't exactly on good terms. You're all alone too. To be honest, I already know about your past. But it didn't seem fair, so I wanted you to know about mine. It was back in '99. There was a big explosion in the area. Supposedly, my dad died in the blast. But nobody really knows what happened. He was working in a lab run by the Kirijo group. So, I'm hoping that if I stick around long enough, I'll find out something. That's why I'm going to Gekukan High, and why I was there when this happened to you. Of course, I panicked and wasn't much help. It was my first time fighting them too. I'm sorry. You wouldn't have to go through all this if I wasn't such a coward. Really? But still, here I am telling you all this the minute you wake up. While I was waiting, I've been hiding so many things from him. As soon as he wakes up, I'll tell him the truth.
think the voice acting was wrong there. Because she said, I've been hiding so many things from him. As soon as he wakes up, I'll tell him the truth. Yukari? Uh, I'm not a key.
So, thanks for listening. I've been wanting to share that story with someone for a long time. All right, I'm gonna get going. I'll let the others know you woke up.
I wonder if anyone else noticed that.
You don't have to be formal around me or anything. Us second-year girls gotta stick up for each other after all. Bye.
Yeah, long time no see. What's up? Do you have an episode stomach or something? What was I got something to tell you? Actually, wait, I'm not supposed to say anything. Sorry, man. She's some food today. I can hear you from all over. Hey, secret time. You two live in the same dorm, right? Came separately today. Is it because you all college to my room or something? I just left. Anyways, I need to talk to her. Bye bye. Bye. Hey, Sandra. Sorry to hit you with the first thing in the morning. I could see John wants to talk to you today. Kind of forced word. Let's go. There's no one allowed. The railroad is a fourth floor. Ferry, sewer, and the German, and enough rail student arrested.
Ah, there you are. I'm glad that you're okay. I wasn't sure what I'd do if anything had happened to you. The reason I asked you here is because I needed to talk to you. Please, have a seat. Oh, before... I believe I mentioned him earlier, but this is Akihiko. How you doing? Okay, let me start off by asking you this. Would you believe me if I said that a day consists of more than 24 hours?
I'm not surprised by your reaction. However, you've already experienced this truth. Do you remember the night you came here? You had to have noticed the signs. The streetlights went out. Nothing was working. There were coffins everywhere. Didn't it feel like you were in a different time? That's the dark hour, a time period hidden between one day and the next.
I know how you feel. Who would believe such a story? But the dark hour occurs each night, right at midnight. It'll happen tonight and every night to come.
Normal people don't realize it, since they're all sleeping inside their coffins. But that's not what makes the dark hour so... You saw those creatures. We call them shadows. They only appear during the dark hour and attack anyone not in a coffin. It's our job to defeat them. Sounds exciting, huh?
Akihiko, why are you always like that? You just got hurt the other day.
Now. He does his work well. Long story short, we're the Specialized Extracurricular Execution Squad. SEEDS for short. On paper, we're classified as a school club. But in reality, this group is dedicated to defeating the shadows. Mitsuru is the leader. I'm the club advisor.
A shadow feeds on the mind of its prey. They're responsible for most of the incidents on the news, if not all of them.
Although rare, there are those who can function during the dark hour. Some may even awaken to a power that enables them to fight the shadows. That's Persona, the power you used the other night. The shadows can only be defeated by Persona users, which means it's all up to you guys. I'm glad you're quick to understand.
What he's trying to say is, we want you to join us. We've prepared an evoker for you. We'd like you to lend us your strength.
I was afraid you'd say no. Welcome aboard.
Thank you so much. I'm really glad. Oh, I almost forgot. About your room assignment. Why don't you just stay here, in your current room? I don't know what the holdup is, but I guess it worked out in the end.
Hold up. Oh, never mind.
You join Seas to fight the shadows. A voice rings in your head. Thou art I, and I am thou. Thou hast established a new bond. Thou shalt be blessed when creating Persona the full arcana. You have established the Seas social link as a full arcana. You may earn an experience bonus when fusing Personas with the full arcana. Recall what Igor said about the power of the social links. The intensity of the social links has strengthened the power of the personas. Social links are the bonds you form when people are still tired from the hospital stay. You should decide to leave. As you were dozing off, you fell into someone's presence.
Hi, how are you? I'm always with you. Soon the end will come. I remembered, so I thought I should tell you. I wasn't expecting you to thank me, but you're welcome. That is what I'm supposed to say, right? I don't really know what this end is about either. Oh, looks like you've awakened to your power, and an unusual power it is. A power that takes many forms, yet is bound by none. It may prove to be your salvation, depending on where you end up. Do you remember when we first met? I expect you to honor your commitment. I'll be watching you, even if you forget about me. Okay then. See you later.
Funny, things about yesterday. Akihiko senpai injured too, and I was really uneasy about working along with his Yeah, let's do our best here. I wonder what senpai's injury is going to him. Good that it wasn't a major injury. Craving talking to you.
Thought I was gonna fall asleep in there.
Can I have a minute? Come to the lounge when you get back to the dorm. I have something to tell you. I'll save the details for later.
She's probably busy with things like student council. Unlike us.
Ooh, Yucatan! I sense some hostility.
Seems that Junpei was
Well, it's
listening
not
to.
that I don't like her. She's just... Never mind. Let's go. About earlier. It's not that I don't like her or anything, you know? Oh, I'm talking about Mitsuru-senpai. Why does Junpei always have to talk about stuff that isn't any of his business, huh? Plus, he says it all in the creepiest, most perverted way. He's like the poster boy for sexual harassment. You know, last year he...
Continue gossip all the way back to bed. Dormitory 4th floor command room. Zuru and Akiko are already here.
Welcome back.
We were waiting for you. There's someone I want to introduce.
Huh?
Hey, hurry up.
Hold your horses. This is freaking heavy. What's up?
Junpei? Why are you here?
This is Junpei Iori from Class 2F. He'll be staying here as of today.
He's staying here? You've got to be kidding me.
I bumped into him the other night. He has the potential, but he just awakened to it recently. I told him about us, and he agreed to help.
You have the potential? For real?
He found me crying like a baby at the convenience store, surrounded by a bunch of coffins. I don't remember much, but man, that's embarrassing. He said that's, you know, completely normal in the beginning. Like being confused and not remembering anything. Did you guys know that? Hey, don't feel bad. It happens to all us Persona users. Man, I was shocked to find out about you guys. I had no idea. I'm glad I'm not the only one. It could get kind of lonely, you know? I'll bet you're stoked too, right? Have to be nice to have a guy around too, wouldn't it?
Huh? Yeah.
So anyway, glad to join the team. You can count on me.
Well, enough with the introductions. I think we're about ready.
Okay, I'd like your undivided... For a long time, Mitsuru and Akihiko were the only Persona users we had. But that number recently jumped to 5. Therefore, starting tonight at 12 a.m., I'd like to commence the exploration of Tartarus.
Tartarus? What's that? Sounds like toothpaste.
You haven't seen it, Junpei?
It's no surprise, since it only appears during the dark hour.
The dark hour?
Just like the shadows. Interesting, huh? And it's the perfect place for us to train. You can think of it as a shadow nest.
Whoa. Their nest, huh?
But, Senpai, what about your injury?
Since Akihiko hasn't fully recovered yet, he'll only come as far as the entrance.
Yeah, I know.
Relax. I've got your backs.
I'm not so sure about this.
What about you, Mr. Chairman?
I'll stay here. As you know, I can't summon a Persona.
Gakkan High School front gate.
This is it? This is the place? Why here?
Just wait a few minutes. It's almost midnight.
This is Tarturus, the labyrinth that reveals itself during the dark hour.
Labyrinth? What are you talking about? What happened to our school?
Once the dark hour passes, everything returns to normal.
This is the nest you were talking about? But why? Why'd our school turn into a giant tower? You don't know either?
No.
I'm sure it's complicated.
Well, maybe now we'll find out. Mitsuru and I have only gone in to take a peek. This will be our first time exploring. Exciting, isn't it? There has to be some sort of clue in here about the dark hour.
Akihiko, I respect your enthusiasm, but you won't be accompanying us today.
I know.
Oh, it's just as cool on the inside.
But it sure is creepy.
This is only the entrance. The labyrinth lies beyond the doorway at the top of the stairs.
First, we'll have you three get a feel for this place. Why don't you go have a look around?
What?
Fires, we're not asking you to go, and I'll be feeding you information.
We're also going to appoint a leader to make any necessary decisions.
For real? One of us? Oh, me.
You're in charge.
What? But she's a girl.
Well, she has fought them before.
Seriously?
That's true, but there's another read. You two. Can you summon your persona without any difficulties like she can?
Yeah, of course I can.
I think so.
These are shadows we're talking about here. Without your persona, you're screwed.
I'm aware of that.
All right, let's head inside. Are you ready? That's the spirit.
So let's go through the entrance. A strange door is sitting in the corner of the lobby.
What's the matter?
Well, the key in your hand is shiny. The key fits into the door's keyhole and it's being sucked in.
I've been waiting for you. The time has come for you to wield your power, the tower that you are about to venture into. How did it come to be? For what purpose? Regrettably, you are not yet capable of answering. That is why it leads here, although no one but you can see it. Your power is it's like the number 0. You are able to, and when you have defeated your enemies, there may be time. Your power will grow accordingly. My spare time will, but please, come again of your own accord. I'll tell you then about my true role, the manner in which I can best. But do you recall when I mentioned, and tell me, when you think of this? I see.
My name is Theodore, but please, feel free to call me Theo. It's a pleasure to meet you.
My assistant will aid you as well. Until then, farewell.
Yeah, okay, let's you choose between two different assistants, but as it
Hey, are you alright?
Yeah, what's up? You look like a zombie.
Huh?
I don't see any door.
Have you been nodding off?
Dude, you're supposed to be our leader. Get your head in the game. Don't worry, though. I got you covered whenever you need it, man.
Come on, let's...
And there's still typos for as if you're playing with a guy. One of the new things they added to Persona 3 Portable, you can heal your party now with the save point. Okay guys, on the next episode we're gonna start exploring Tartarus. So I'll see you guys all next time on Let's Play Persona 3 Portable. Have a good day. Bye.